keep referring to you. He's the one who invited me the very first time to come to the US. And when I came, I remember telling him, I cannot stay here because I have so much work to do back home. I had a church. I was running a home for girls who go through teenage pregnancy. I had so much going on. And I told him I cannot stay in the US. And I remember meeting Pastor Ondachi during one of that time I was here. I met him in North Carolina. But I'm so grateful to see the love that is in this place. Thank you all for coming. It is just amazing. It is glorious. Praise the name of the Lord. And just say thank you, because this is the birth of the Glorious Power Church. And we are going to see this church grow. Our saying is that we are going to serve God in our generation, because I believe that we only have one generation to serve. You can only serve in your generation. The Bible says that after David served God's purpose in his generation, he rested with his fathers. And I believe that before I rest with my fathers, we are going to serve the purposes of God in our generation. And I thank you all for coming. Our Glorious Power Church. What is in the name? The name Glorious Power Church came to me back in 1998. I had just started serving God, and I didn't know much. I was still a little girl. But one thing I knew, and one discipline I have always kept, is the discipline of prayers and fasting. And I remember in 1998, we used to be invited with my dad to go preach in crusades up country. And I always fasted and prayed and prepared for the crusades. And it was during such time as I was fasting for 21 days that God gave me this name, Glorious Power Church. And he told me so much, and I took a pen, I wrote it down. Even the way this launching has been planned and organized, all this I wrote down during that time. God told me about the financiers. God told me about the prayer partners. God told me about the people who will support the vision. And God told me it's gonna spread into nations. And I remember going after fasting and praying to my father. My brother, my elder brother Patrick is here, he can attest to that. I remember going after praying and fasting and telling my dad, this is what God has told me he will do with me. And my dad read it and he told me, this stuff ni ya watu wazima. This stuff is for grown-ups. Stop this stuff, because this stuff is for grown-ups. And I'm telling you, it happened in 1998. And I believe that stuff is for grown-ups.